Hi guys, I recently learned something interesting that could happen on Easter tomorrow or today if you're watching this on Easter. It's about a prophecy that a guy named Chris Bledsoe gave. Chris Bledsoe is a man from the south of the US, and he encountered a being, and the being introduced itself as a divine feminine. The divine feminine gave Chris Bledsoe an interesting prophecy. The prophecy states that the Star of Regulus would align with the Sphinx of Egypt and on the horizon. And when that happens, a new knowledge would be revealed to the world that would balance the world and bring prosperity to the world, and it would balance the divine masculine and the divine feminine spiritual energies that each one of us has in our spirit. Chris Bledsoe was also investigated by the FBI, the CIA, NASA, and the Vatican, and NASA scientists helped calculate when the alignment would happen, and they calculated that it would happen around Easter of 2026. But more calculations found that it could happen around spring of 2026 or fall of 2026. If you want to learn more about Chris Bledsoe and his prophecy, you could search him up on TikTok or YouTube. I would be reposting Chris Bledsoe's daughter Emily Bledsoe, her TikToks where she explains the backstory and the prophecy of her father Chris Bledsoe and what happened to him and his family. You could also watch podcasts on Chris Bledsoe and his prophecy by watching the Sean Ryan Show podcast of Chris Bledsoe or watching the Y Files with Chris Bledsoe.